Since the age of the internet, man, woman, and child have strived to explore the web in search of imagery, for corporate or recreational purposes. This acquisition of online imagery has been a staple in our society since the early 2000s, and now everyone and their mother knows how to get an image off the internet.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a hot dog,
so to speak. But for those daring enough to save their images, they will have encountered this, or perhaps this, when saving. What do these formats mean, and how does it impact the image when downloaded? This has been on the minds of millions of people since the 2000s, with only the few people who give a toss keeping the answers to themselves. Fortunately, a brave enough soul with nothing better to do on a weekend is here to settle the differences between portable network graphics and joint photographic expert groups.
Hi, my name is Jordan, and I'm somewhat of an image connoisseur myself. And being an image connoisseur, I'm exposed to lots of JPEGs and PNGs. So, as I go on the internet and as I download these images, every time I think to myself, is there a difference between JPEG and PNG? And maybe you've thought the same when you go online and you download an image. So I got to thinking, is there an actual difference between these two? And then, what I uncovered, kinda cool. So I thought I might share it with all of you. But before we do, I present a scenario and a little game. Okay, behind me is an image. I won't tell you the format, that's for you to figure out as the audience, all of you. So if you think it's a JPEG, say JPEG. If you think it's a PNG, say X. Not yet, because I'm gonna put on a little countdown to fill our little interactive quota for this shindig, and you are all gonna yell out your answers. Listen, I'm in the audience too. Audience me, give me a U. C. Alright, now, here comes the countdown. Figure it out. Whoa. We wrong! You're all wrong! If you actually knew my main man's PNG and JPEG, you would have realized that this right here is an MP4. Or at least just not a JPEG or a PNG. Point being, you're wrong. This is a MP4 slowed down to 1% so it looks like an image, when it's actually a video. So, you may be wondering, and I hope you're wondering, what does this little social experiment prove? Well, I'll tell you. Nothing, really. Actually, no! It proves me that you're all uninformed about the wonders of JPEG and PNG. So I took it upon myself to hack the mainframe diligently to uncover the secrets of PNG and JPEG.
And from a little bit of research, I found that JPEG imagery actually doesn't support transparency in images.
Shocker, I know.
What's more is that PNG imagery is usually much bigger in file size and takes up more room. Now with these little tidbits, I figured the best course of action is to test it. We'll source my folder. Let's test the PNG sizing compared to the rest of the folder.
But to be fair, you know, I have this amount of PNGs and this amount of JPEGs, so you know, some are actually bigger than others when others are small, so you could have a massive JPEG.
Now that this works, we should test the JPEGs defect. Here we have one honest-to-gosh joint photographic experts group file. This image should have a transparent background. However, thanks to this newfound knowledge, we know that this image doesn't have transparency. That's unfortunate. Moving on. Wait. Hold on. What's this? This format isn't some kind of joint photographic expert group. It's only JPG, a joint photographic group. What happened to the experts? This has thrown everything out of whack. How is anyone going to cope with this? I'm freaking out. My anxieties are increasing. I thought there was only supposed to be one. How can anyone survive? How has no one noticed this before? I'm gonna go. Unless there is no difference. Yeah, as it turns out, JPG and JPEG are the same except for one little difference. See, back in the day, Windows ordered all files must have 3 letters, but Macintosh's computers wanted to flex their file name size muscles by allowing JPEGs to keep all 4 letters. Then, when Windows decided to match Mac's limitless file naming and allowed JPEGs to receive their proper file name. This, however, doesn't exclude the JPGs, and the two coexist, offering basically the same uses despite their file names being a little different. But on Mac they'll always have the file type set as JPEG. And when you view the file in libraries, it displays as a JPG on the right there as well.
Sure, these little bits of information are nice to know, but I want to get my hands on something more meaty. So I took it upon myself to leave my room and go talk to people. IRL. Hi. Pretty good. I'd just like some ham, please.
Of course, mate. Which one are you after?
What do you recommend? Just a few slices for a sandwich.
Yeah, no worries. The champagne ham's pretty popular. Premium ham.
Yeah, some of that, please.
Anything else, mate?
No, thank you.
Super.
Thank you, man. Do you use PNG or JPEG typically when you go online?
For online purposes, PNG.
PNG? Why do you prefer PNG? Is it
Smaller file size,
Yep.
so more web friendly.
Alright, yeah, so like, which do you use more often, PNG or JPEG?
use JPEG.
JPEG?
JPEGs? JPEGs, yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's better quality. Like, usually you can watch high.
Which do you prefer out of PNG or JPEG?
PNG
Why?
because I can like stick it on front of stuff and there's no background.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like some ham? This dude
I'm hungry.
just got
My boyfriend.
Which do you use out of PNG or JPEG?
I use JPEG.
JPEG? Yeah, why do you like JPEG more?
Sounds fresh.
Yeah, it's pretty fresh. Would you like some ham?
Yeah.
We'll get this man a slice of ham. You just got ham, fool. So, what do you prefer out of JPEG and PNG?
JPEG.
Why?
JPEG Mafia, man.
Oh yeah? It's pretty good religion.
Not bad, I guess.
Yeah, right. Final question. Do you want some ham? This man is
Sure, mate.
Yeah, just take some. I need that, dude.
Oh, some.
Yeah.
Alright.
I need the ham.
That is expensive, right? Oh, slice.
Yeah.
I'm two.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah.
Take all you need, man.
Someone.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I look out for the people. Well, I guess people aren't as informed as I thought. I think we're gonna have to do some research ourselves. Let's get serious.
According to my sources, the algorithm used to compress the pixels in JPEGs is called the discrete cosine transform algorithm. This algorithm gives us efficient imagery but throws away information which is irretrievable. JPEGs are lossy, which means once it's saved from the internet and shared around, the quality's gonna go...
PNG's algorithm for compressing images is called LZW, or Lempel-Ziv-Welch. And I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but what it means is it is a non-lossy compression. It's also used for GIF or GIF or however you want to say it, and TIFF files. This amazing compression means that, again, the images aren't lossy because it takes bits of the data, matches them with shortcodes in the file that you save when downloading an image, and then from that it has almost perfect pixel for pixel replicas of the image you save. And with this, we can take screenshots of anything. That's pretty bloody good.
So, we're at the final showdown between portable network graphics and joint photographic expert groups.
Look, the truth is that there really isn't any true winner in the format wars. It really all hinges on what kind of image you need for what kind of purpose.